Welcome to episode 164 of Gods and Heroes of Ancient Greece. My name is MyLinda Butterworth, and today we continue with the tales of Odysseus and the story of The Servants Are Punished. Odysseus looked about him. Not one of his enemies was alive to confront him. They lay on the ground like fish while the fisherman has shaken from the net, and the bright sun takes their lives. Then Odysseus sent Telemachus to fetch the old nurse. She found her master standing among the dead bodies like a lion who has torn oxen limb from limb, whose fierce eyes sparkle while the blood drips from his jaws over his breast. He was terrible and great to see, and Euryclea was ready to break into cries of joy. But Odysseus checked her. "Be glad," he said gravely, "but do not rejoice aloud. It is not right for mortals to rejoice over the slain. It is not I alone who have killed these men. They have fallen because the gods willed it. But now give me the names of those women in the palace who have kept faith with me, and all those who have been false." "In the palace," Euryclea replied, "are 50 servants whom we have taught to weave cloth, card wool, and to see to the house. 12 of these were disloyal to you and refused to obey either Penelope or me. They were never called on to obey young Telemachus, for his mother did not give him authority over the handmaids. But now, let me wake my sleeping mistress and tell her the joyful news." "Do not wake her just yet," said Odysseus, "but send down to me those 12 faithless women." Euryclea obeyed and brought the 12 before him. They were trembling from head to foot. Then Odysseus called Telemachus and the faithful herdsmen and said, "Carry out the corpses and let these women help you. After that they shall wipe the tables and chairs with sponges and clean the entire hall. When they have done this, take them out to the narrow space between the kitchen and the wall of the court, and kill them with the sword to punish them for their arrogance and for doing the will of the suitors." Screaming and weeping, the women clung together. But Odysseus drove them to work and kept them at it until the tables and the chairs were clean, and the blood and the filth scraped from the floor with hose and thrown out of the doors. And then the herdsmen crowded them into the space between the kitchen and wall where there was no way to escape. And now Telemachus said, "These wretched women who disgraced my mother and myself shall not die an honorable death." With these words, he knotted a rope from post to post, the whole length of the kitchen, and soon the 12 hung side by side, strangled in the noose like thrushes in the net. They writhed a little while with their feet, but not for long. Now Melanthius, the goatherd, was dragged into the forecourt and hacked to pieces. When Telemachus and the herdsmen had done this, the work of vengeance was complete, and they washed their hands and feet and returned to Odysseus. He commanded Euryclea to bring him fire and sulfur to smoke out the stench of death and cleanse the hall. But before she did this, she brought her master a tunic and mantle. "My child," she said, "you must not stand in this hall in your beggar's rags. It does not befit you." But Odysseus let lie the clothing she had fetched, and told her to go about her work. When he had purified the hall, the house, and the forecourt, Euryclea called the faithful servants. They clustered about their king with tears of joy, and kissed his hands and feet, and Odysseus wept too, for now he saw how many had remained loyal to him. And here is where I end my tale for today. But I'll be back with more tales. Many more tales. Until then, my friends, enjoy the journey.